Are you tired of California's skyrocketing home prices, traffic that steals hours of life away from you, and taxes and state regulations that are never ending? Here's the truth. Moving to Roseburg, Oregon, or Douglas County in general, could completely transform your lifestyle and your finances. Stick with me, and I will show you why more people from California are making that move. And I get it. I'm going to get bombarded with comments. Don't move to Roseburg. We don't want Californians. But stick with me, and I'm going to show you why a lot of people are loving making that move. Hey everybody, I'm Jerry Norman with Oregon Life Homes. I've been selling real estate here in the Roseburg area for the last 5 years. I absolutely love it. I've helped tons of families relocate to this area from all over the country. And most of them say the same thing. We should have done this years ago. I know this video is not going to be popular with a lot of locals that live here because some people don't want the area to grow. But in general, most of the people love living here and welcome newcomers. And in this video, I am going to cover the reasons why so many people are making that move here. From the cost of living, remote work, to schools, outdoor life, and even how some people are buying their homes here with cash and how that works. And if you found this video and are considering making that move, this video is going to be for you. It's going to answer a lot of questions that you don't even need to ask. I too have made a move from across the country to the Roseburg area. And if you found this video, then you're probably just thinking and trying to get ideas about making the move to Oregon or anywhere else. But I too have made that move across the country and landed here in Roseburg. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to give you an outsider's perspective of what it's really like to make that move and how your life can change living here. So with that, let's get on with the video. So first off, let's talk the numbers. The cost of living. The average home price right now in the Roseburg, Douglas County area, right around the $325 to $350 range. Compare that to like $800 to $1.2 in like the San Diego, San Francisco, LA areas. Yeah, that's a huge difference. And it's not just housing. Gas, groceries, healthcare, utilities, car registration, it all costs less here. And in fact, a lot of my clients have told me that their finances have dropped 30 to even 50% after making that move. And if you are selling a home in California, chances are you've got some serious equity. I've had a lot of clients sell their property there, move here, and buy their next home cash. No mortgage, no stress. And even if you are financing, your down payment is going to stretch a lot farther. And the smaller loan amount means lower payments and more peace of mind. One of the biggest game changers is the ability for remote work. Now, a lot of people that I've helped already have a remote job from other areas, but they've decided they want a better way of life, so they move here while keeping their high-paying jobs. So now you've got that high-paying job while living in Oregon with the lower expenses. And even if you are not working remotely, the job market here is growing. Depends on what field. And I'm going to get into that in a little bit. And if this is something that you are somewhat considering, feel free to download my relocation guide. I've got the link in the description below. It's totally free and it's packed with full of information about the Roseburg area and Douglas County in general. So go ahead and download that out of the description below. You'll get a lot of information out of it. Even if you're just slightly considering it, it's well worth it. Now, I get this question all the time. How do I buy a home in Oregon if I haven't sold my home yet here in California? Great question. There are a lot of options. If you've got some equity in your home or it's completely paid off, there are tons of options to be able to pull that money out and make the purchase here and then sell it. One of the biggest ways and easiest ways is a transition loan, which allows you to purchase a new home before your old home sells. That way, you're not rushing to make a move and you can look for your new home with confidence and strong negotiating power. It's not a fit for everyone, but if it's something that you are thinking about or want to know more about, shoot me a message and I'll get you in contact with a couple lenders that know how to handle this exact scenario. All right, now we are on to jobs. and job opportunities. So Roseburg was once known as the timber capital of the world. So there are still a lot of logging jobs, manufacturing jobs, and mill work. But right now, one of the strongest fields here in Roseburg is medical and healthcare. And then there's education, manufacturing, and hospitality. The healthcare is the largest employment opportunities here in Douglas County. So if you are in the healthcare industry, nurse, tech, admin, doctor, there are plenty of opportunities here for you. Also, if you're entrepreneurial, there are a lot of good startup options here, and the community really pulls for you. There are a lot of locally owned businesses here in the Douglas County area. And also, we've seen a lot of national companies planting roots here as well. Roseburg is not a big city. It is growing steadily. So depends on what your startup is. You may really want to research that before you get going. Some do really well, some not so much. Now we're going to get into the weather. And if you're tired of California's high heat, smog, and the foggy coastal days, Roseburg might feel like a paradise. We actually get pretty much 4 seasons, but nothing too extreme. Winter and fall, it's mostly rain, and we get about 150 days of rain a year. But the plus to that is very little snowfall. I always tell people when they ask, how much snow do you get there? Well, my wife will not drive in the snow. So if she needs to drive to work and it's snowing out, I got to take her. This last year, I didn't take her once. So a lot of times we might just get a little dusting and then it's gone by lunchtime. So not too bad. There are some extreme winters where we've had some pretty good snow, but for the most part, it's usually gone within a couple hours. So the winter and fall months are usually full of rain, but with some scattered nice days in there. And then you got spring and summer months, where summer usually has an average temperature of about 70 to 80 degrees. There's usually about 1 week a year in the summer where we get to triple digits, but other than that, it's pretty mild. Springtime, you're going to get your scattered days of rain, a little bit of overcast, but for the most part, I mean, it's usually pretty nice during the spring. Now, in the summertime, when it does get hot, we do have fire seasons as well. Now, it's not like California where it's late in the year, September. Ours is usually July, August, but we don't have that really high wind that really kicks it going. But the forest fires do kick up and it can get really smoky here. We're in between Washington and California. We can get flooded with smoke. Some years are bad, some years aren't too bad. The last few years haven't been too bad as far as smoke, but if you do have health problems, breathing problems, it might be something you want to consider and look into a little bit more. But in the summertime, if you do love the outdoors and the spring and fall time, the outdoors is a great. There's so much to do here outside. You got fishing on the Umpqua River, hiking to waterfalls, wine tasting in the vineyards, and there's biking, camping, and kayaking just right in your backyard. And if you get tired of that, we're only about an hour and a half to the coast. Also, we've got Crater Lake, which is 2 hours from Roseburg, right in our backyard, the deepest lake in the country, which is well worth the drive. So, weekends here aren't about surviving traffic. It's about connecting with nature and just enjoying your time off. I get all the time, Jerry, what do you do on your time off? Well, I really like to motorcycle ride. So you're going to find me riding up to Crater Lake, riding out to the coast, just enjoying the outdoors. All right. So if you are moving to Roseburg or considering about moving here and you've got a family to worry about, a lot of people are asking me, what are the schools like? Well, Roseburg does offer much smaller classroom sizes than a lot of California school districts, which gives you a lot more attention to kids and a more one-on-one learning experience. Now, the schools aren't rated as high as larger school districts in California or Washington, but the school districts here are pretty good and have a more tailored learning experience. So, if you are looking for public, charter, or even homeschooling options, the community here is really engaged and supportive to families. It's a really great environment to raise kids. So the part that Roseburg is really known for is the natural beauty and really tight-knit community. We've got wineries, farmers markets, and community events all year long. So if you feel kind of disconnected and want to be a part of something, you're going to be amazed at how quickly you feel at home here. It didn't take me long after moving here where people started recognizing me, waving to me, knowing my name in the stores. And it's so easy just to get out and take a walk in the park and start up conversations with people. It doesn't take much. And a lot of people that I work with and that do move here, they are so surprised at how nice people are. It's really a different way of life. So, should you leave California and move to Roseburg or anywhere in Oregon for that matter? That question is completely up to you. But if you are looking for more breathing room, better quality of life, and a real sense of home, this might be the place for you. So, if you are thinking about making that move, give me a call, text, email. All my contact information is right there and in the description below. You can also get me on the social media, which is over here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I put out these videos every week about what it's like to live, work, sleep, and play here in the Roseburg area. I absolutely love living here, so hit that subscribe button to learn more about Roseburg area. Don't forget to watch these other videos about living in Roseburg. One right there, one right there. And with that, you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.